To do this job we don't even need power really, and that's a good thing because here in Queensland we've lost our power because of a big cyclone called Cyclone Yassi. So what we got here, things we're going to need, we've got a drill with a screwdriver bit on it. This one, it's got a little V countersunk piece on it. We've got some glue, woodworking glue, a couple of good HB pencils, okay, Stanley knife to sharpen the pencils, and there's a few different types of saws here. This one's called a long one, this one's called a short one, and this one's an expensive one, right? So we're going to try all them out. A right angle, tape measure. We've got a variety of timber screws, long and short, and might need a drill bit a bit as well. Alright, so let's just get along with it. Get along there with it, eh? Yay! Righto. Rightio, well, what we've got here is, this is what I'm going to call the faceplate. So I'm doing it this way. You can see the way the timber's, you know, cut there like that. And then down the bottom here, I put on the little kick plate, you see? So that goes down the front. That's the, the front. And then we'll build back from there and mount it onto the wall of the bus. Yeah! Alrighty, this one here, this is the back plate. So we made the face plate. The back plate's the same, width and height. I even had to put the same little kick pedal on there just to give it the height. And the little bit at the end there, that's cut out to go around my Suburban hot water system. So there it is. Hey Jack, you want to be in the frame? Always a beautiful picture, eh? Alright, let's go and put it in. Now with our bench kitchen cupboard, we're going to mount it to the wall of the bus. Now this bit of timber here, we're going to mount to the bus, and that's going to be basically the anchor point for the rest of the kitchen cabinet bench. Out she blows! Woo! Oh, now as far as how wide to have your kitchen cabinet bench, I mean the obvious thing is, depending on the size of your vehicle, in my case with the coaster, I don't want to have the benches coming all the way out here and taking up a lot of space, and also I kind of figure to be cooking outside. I'm not an indoor person, I'm not going to be cooking inside that much anyway. This is a wet weather thing, and it's raining and you're batten down the hatches and we get some bacon and eggs on the barbie and it all happens here, you know what I mean? Good book, get back into bed. Alright, so here we have, this is the face bit again, and here's the same, identical on the other side. And what we've done is now is put all these little corresponding struts in between. So now it's, it's all a solid sort of a unit. And I must say that this has been probably the easiest thing I've had to do in the motorhome so far. It probably looks like a Lego kit or something complicated, but it wasn't too bad. It was good fun really. Yeah, so have fun doing this as I did. Voila. What we're going to use for the supports of the bed, from one side of the bus to the other, I'm going to lay this gear here. Alright, this box tubing metal, I don't know what size it is, it'll say on the side, 50 by 25, so 50 by 25, alright. That's going to go from one side of the bus over to the other side of the bus, and I'm going to sit the bed frame on top of that. That way there's no legs coming down, so when I put my storage and gear in there, there's no legs to interfere. It makes it nice and clear. Right, well, these things come in lengths of about 8 meters, so they go way beyond the length of my bench. So I've got to go and set up my trusty, what do they call these things? They call it a horse in woodworkmanship, to support your wood. Well, this is my horse. He's a metal horse. The metal horse I ride. Yamaha, Yamaha. Fantastic. Well, that's my bush horse. Now we can get into the job, cut up some metal. These are the grinding wheel cutting gizmo things that you put on your grinding wheel. You're going to need heaps and heaps of these. This is a pack of 10 because it's cheaper to buy them like that. And I reckon I've been through probably 4 or 5 of these building the motorhome. Hang on. Right. Okay. There's the crazy man with the grinding wheel eye, isn't it? Righto. Time to grind. Safety gear back. Oh. So, first of all, safety gear back on. Nice and square, and away we go. Right now, these little metal plates here, what I'm using for those is on the bed supports underneath the bus, not under the bus, under the bed, one side of the bus to the other, those ones. These little things go on the side. Okay. Now what we do with those is we rivet them onto the side of the bus with engineering rivets and sit the bed on top. That's the way we set it all up, so that's how you get your no leg situation happening. Now I've got to weld these onto these little plates, and so what I've made up in these little timber here, I've cut a little groove in there. I've measured out 5mm on there because I want this going above the weld, above that 5mm, so there's a little bit of bite on the weld at the top there, right? So that goes in 5mm there like that. You get your legs. Sits in there nicely. It means I can just tack weld that onto there, just to help you hold it and all that sort of thing, So now we fitted the bed frame on top of the horizontal support rails, and it's all hinged in here so that these here is going to be gas struts, right? And so it'll go up to about that high, so you can put stuff under the bed through here or through the front door there or the back hatch. So what the liquid nails does is it sort of absorbs all impact and vibration, and you don't want a bed that goes or squeaky squeaky, alright? And then once that's on, all we're going to do now is put on the sheeting on the top, and we'll screw it down with some self tappers, and that'll just take up any little gaps and stuff, and it should be all really tight. Shazam! There's a great big carpet python. And this is an automotive vinyl, so it's quite stretchy as well. Just like a professional, eh? So now for the colour code on the plastic primer painting job we're doing.